The last 3 days have been fantastic. I am almost completely dead of voice, but I need to keep making content, so forgive the scratchy voice and how exhausted I am. What I want to show you is just how successful that the flyering and the interviews and the talking to people went, especially around that liberal campus that we went to. So I direct you to Twitter. ETSU is East Tennessee State University. This is the place that we targeted. So in the 5 to 6 mile area around this big liberal arts campus, we put out around 2,000 flyers, shook a lot of hands, flyered about 1,200, 1,300 cars, put flyers down in a lot of parking garages, apartment buildings, places that were open to the public, street side where you could walk by and just put flyers under people's doormats, that kind of thing. Put out about 2,000 flyers. And the flyers, which look like this, as you can see, are absolutely white positive and say nothing negative or denigrating against any group or person, and they even invite people of all types to participate in white well-being. Now, going back to Twitter here, let's look and see what is trending when you look at ETSU. ETSU. Oh my goodness. Ball Hall administrator and art curator caught on video pushing anti-white Marxist lies about history, current events, and the good white people of this country. Will ETSU address this? In the lies. No white guilt. And here's the spicy interview that I did with those two women at the art building. And then down here, what do we have? We have local news. Local real news. ETSU campus. Stepping up security patrols. Well, let's take a look at this. What on earth could this be?
ETSU campus security stepping up patrols after racially toned flyers were distributed without permission. That's the word from ETSU spokesperson Joe Smith. It follows an email to all students about the flyers that were placed on cars and parking lots. Smith says it isn't known how widespread the distribution was. Students were told the message does not align with the mission and values of ETSU, and that placing them is a violation of university policy.
All right, so we hear that right there. They even said on the local news, the content of these flyers does not meet with the mission or values of ETSU. Well, isn't that interesting? If we scroll down, we find that the ETSU campus paper has no white guilt in the headline. Campus flyers read no white guilt, and yet they will not show you what the flyers are, will they? No, they won't. But in a statement released Thursday afternoon, which is the day that we hit the campus, we hit Wednesday night and Thursday all during the day, officials said that the content of the flyers does not align with the mission and values of the university. All right, now, so we have that. So let's go back to Twitter. University has no white guilt in the headline now. And then we scroll down under the top. Speaking of in-your-face stuff, here's the juicy interview that we got. Now keep in mind, this is all under searching for ETSU. We see, what about this? What about Keith Johnson, the Vice President of Equity and Inclusion? What we're seeing here is the results of activism, of white positive activism. And now what I'm trying to do is pressure the campus enough. What I'm trying to do now is pressure the campus enough to maybe get an interview or force them to come out and say something about the flyer itself to get more advertising on the no white guilt flyer or just the no white guilt phrase. Or better yet, get someone either in a local interview from maybe with me, if they want to contact me, which I highly doubt. But the best that I think we can hope for is finding someone at ETSU or in local news that will go on record defending against being anti-white. I want ETSU or someone there to answer for why they have anti-white faculty that pushes anti-white lies. And the more that we push this, the more likely that we're going to get local news, local journalists investigating this, and then our lexicon and our message is going to float out into the public. So I wanted to show my success so far. This is not going to be a very well edited video. Things are still unfolding, and I am pushing things as hard as I can on Twitter. We'll go back to the top here and see things about what I've done. Even though this was Thursday and today is Sunday, the things that I've been doing, the things that we have been doing with our Twitter activism are still pushing to the top. And here we have another person on YouTube already picking up what was going on. Here's someone called The Carnal Conservative already doing a video on this on YouTube. Seems like a fellow truth teller already picked up the story. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why this kind of activism is great for spreading lexicon and language. So anyway, this is what the scum media wanted to cover up. And now that I have released the interview with the anti-white ladies that went really big yesterday at the debut, I am pushing it on Twitter and I am tagging the university. Hopefully we are going to be able to get something done from this, but I'm going to leave it here and I will be reporting on this as the story unfolds. So keep heart and keep pushing. We must end the lies and break the chains.